All right, third graders, I'm really excited to work on this lesson with you today, whether you're in school or you're at home. As you can see, I am home, not feeling so good, but I'm so excited to do this with you so that we can stay on track together and do our best multiplication. So just follow along with me. I know Nearpod is new, but we're just going to do our best together, and whoever is filling in for me, I'm sure would be happy to help you out. So we are on Unit 3, Multiplication, Day 2, and we are still learning how to build equal groups. Our objective today is I can multiply. So you are multiplying using the equal group strategy. And we learn this because it can be faster and easier than addition. So when we start to memorize our multiplication facts, we can do them so quickly. So it's really important that we're just able to look, and then know it. Okay, so we're going to move down here to our agenda. We have a quick activator. I will do and I do. We have a we do we can do together on Nearpod, not exactly together, but it will be together. And then you can either do partner or independent work, depends where you are and what is going on in your situation. Okay, so let's get started. All right. Oops-a-daisy. So our activator today is there were 5 students. Each student was wearing 2 shoes. How many shoes were the students wearing in all? So this is where the video is going to pause, and you're going to have to do your best thinking about equal groups. And we know each student here is going to be a group. Okay, so don't count all the students together. Each student is one group, and then you want to look at how many shoes do they have. So the video will pause, you will do your work on the Nearpod, and then it will continue as soon as you submit in your answer. All right, so let's do the work together. So how many shoes were the students wearing in all? So I want to start with the first question. How many groups, and groups here mean students, singular students, are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 total students. Our next question is how many shoes in each group? So I'm only looking at one student here. I'm not counting all the shoes up. I'm just looking at one student's shoes. So in this case, when we have 2, we call them a pair. So each student has 2 shoes. Okay, and this is where I can use my beautiful brain, kiss my brain, to think about my skip counting strategy. So I can move down here, fill in my sentence frame. So there are 5 groups of 2 shoes. Hopefully you also had a similar answer. And then I would just fill it in. So this is where some of us on our day 1 mixed up. You just want to bring those numbers down. So 5 groups comes down to the first line. Okay, I'm just matching it up. And then my second number here goes to the next empty space. So 2. Okay, and then I can count all these shoes up, or I can just skip count. I'm a master skip counter, so I'm going to do that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 5 times 2 equals, whoa, that's a crazy one. I guess I was feeling really excited to write that answer, but it equals 10. Okay, so if you knew in your head 5 times 2 equals 10, you are rocking and rolling. But if you still had to skip count, that is also a great skill and you're off to a good start. Okay, so let's continue on. All right, today we are learning a new operation. This is just review. We have already learned addition and we have already learned subtraction. We talked about these bar models and we use these bar models. They are not new. So we are taking our focus over to this beautiful little operation called multiplication. Okay, and our bar model is going to look a little funky, but that's okay. It will all make sense as we keep doing it. Okay, so let's keep going. Multiplication is combining equal size groups to find a total. Okay, so it's kind of like addition, but it's a little less work sometimes. Okay, and here we have a beautiful visual. So 3 times 4 equals 12. We can see 3 beautiful big circles with 4 stars in each. And if we count them all up, we know it equals 12. Okay. On the next slide, this video is going to pause. I want you to see if you can turn this multiplication problem around And tell me if there's another way you could also get to 12 as your answer. So see if you can think about how you can turn that equal group around on the screen and tell me another way you could also get 12. Okay? All right, let's keep going with our vocabulary. So we read this as 3 times 5 equals 15. So the two numbers in blue are our factors, and factors are the numbers being multiplied. Duh. And our blue number is the product. So the product is the total in a multiplication equation. That's all you need to know. It's just what is your answer, what is your total. Okay, so factors are the two numbers that are multiplying, and your product is your total for what you get when you multiply those two factors. Okay. All right, are you ready for the good stuff? So this is where your brain just gets to watch and make sure you're taking in everything. So here's the I do. Over here, I have a beautiful criteria for success, right? That's what we call it, to make sure we're doing all of our steps. So step 1, draw equal groups. Okay, so here's my problem, 5 times 3. I want to draw 5 circles, or I could draw 3, doesn't matter, but let's draw 5. Big circles, I like to draw them nice and big. Squeeze them in there, right, Miss Asher? And then I like to use my highlighter because it's a little bit thicker. So I have 5 groups here, and I want 1, 2, 3 dots in each. Okay? 5 groups of 3. Beautiful. I think I can check that box off now. Ba-ching. Okay, so now draw 1s or 10s in each group. Well, I drew those beautiful little dots, so that shows my 1s or 10s here, and then I can count to find the product. So 5 groups of 3, and then I'm just going to skip count or count all these dots, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I could also go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay? I know that was a little fast, but you're on video. Pause it. Go back. Whatever you need to do to help yourself, okay? I can talk a little fast because you can pause it. Look at that. Miss Asher can't do that in person. You can't pause me in person. So now you can pause me, okay? So 5 total groups, 3 beautiful green dots in each to show that there are 3 equal groups of 5, okay? And I got my answer. Whoa, that's a crazy check mark. So I just go back up and fill in my answer. Okay? You don't have to do anything on this page, but we are going to move to the we do. So the video is going to pause as soon as I review the instruction. You will get a chance to fill it out, and then we will come back and I will fill it out so that you can review your answer. All right? So let's keep moving on. We do, baby. So we have 3 times 5. OMG, did we just do that? Yeah. So it looks a little different. Okay. So I can't just do what I did. Even though I might get the same answer, I have to show you that I understand and you have to show me that you understand. So make sure you follow your criteria for success here. You draw your groups after you looked at your problem. You draw your 1s or your 10s. Here we're using 1s. So you can just draw little dots to show how many's in each group. And then you can skip count or you can count all the dots all together. Okay, so the video is going to pause here. Take a second to fill this out, and then I will review it as soon as the video is done. Okay. All right. So we have 3 equal groups right now, and we have 5 in each equal group. Boo, boo, boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Oh my goodness, my computer's gonna die. Miss Ashley, you should have charged it. Give me a sec. Plug it in, plug it in. Handy dandy charger. Much better. All right. Ooh, brighter. Okay, so I drew my equal groups. I can now bring down this equation. Remember, I had 3 groups, not 5, like the last one. Pen is being tricky. 3 groups of 5 dots in each. Okay. Just checking off, making sure I did all my steps to drawing my equal group strategy. And then I'm counting to find the product. So like I can count by fives. I know you can count by fives. But if you're feeling like you're not there yet, you can just count all the dots, okay? So 5, 10, 15. Same answer, and that's okay. Oh, cool. Pen just disappeared. Love when that happens. So 15 is my answer. I can check off that box. Hopefully you got the same answer when you are filling this out on Nearpod. Okay, let's move into the next one. I'm going to go a little faster. Like I said, you can pause, you can go back, whatever you need to do. It's a video. The beauty of technology. All right, I have 4 times 2. So the video is going to pause here. You're going to fill out this we do in Nearpod, and then the video will resume once you send in your answer, and you can check your work. So let's get started. 4 times 2. I have 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 2 in each. Okay, so I drew my groups. And now I can draw my ones or my total in each group. Okay, let's do pink. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Love it. Now I can check off that box. And I can move into step 3, count to find the total. So before I count to find the total, I just want to make sure that I filled in my sentence frame here. 4 groups of, oh my gosh, it's being glitchy, 2, and now I can skip count. 2, 4, 6, 8, and go back up and fill in my answer. Okay, hopefully you got the same answer, and don't forget to check off that box. Okay? Last one. Oh my gosh, same problem, just look at that. Twist it around. So pause. The video is going to pause. You can fill this out quickly. Pay attention to how many groups you have here and how many dots are going in each group. Don't let it trick you. Okay? And then it will resume once you submit your answer. All right, let's go over this. So we have 2 equal groups. I hope you didn't draw 4 big circles. Okay, 2 groups here. So 2 groups, right? I'm just bringing that down. Of 4, so 4 dots in each group. And then I'm going to go get my highlighter. Did we use yellow? Let's use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4. Go back and get my pen. Drew my ones. And now I can skip count, or I can just count, whatever you want. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Okay, same answer. Whoa, that's a big 8. Loved it. All right. What? Another trick we do? Oh my gosh, I'm sure you guys are like professionals at this point. The video is going to pause. Go ahead and do your thing. Pay attention to how many groups you have and how many dots are going to be in each, okay? And as soon as you send in your answer, check your work with me. All right, 4 groups here. 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crazy circles today. Of 6. 6 in each. Oh my gosh. Come on, highlighter. Let's go. Get with the program. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 dots in each. You guys are probably watching this and you're like, Miss Asher, you didn't check the box. Check the box. I get checked 2 boxes right now. Okay. Drew my groups. Drew my ones in each group. I'm not working with 10s, so I don't need to stress about that yet. And now I can skip count. Don't mind me. I just have to clear my throat. Now I can skip count, or I can just count, because 6 is a pretty big number. But if you think you can skip count at this point, go for it. So 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay. It's always good to practice the skip counting. But if you needed to count the 6s in each, that's fine. You do you. Or should I move my face? I like it over there. All right. Hopefully you got that correct. And this is the last one, okay? So please go ahead and fill this one out quickly. And then we will move in to showing the work together, okay? All right, so I have 6 groups here, not 4. Don't let it trick you. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is happening with that one? Let's undo that. Oh! Why? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are interesting. And 4 dots in each. Okay, drew my groups. Step 1, done. Dun, 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 dun. Green today. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The beauty of the video is you like totally could have sped me up while I was doing that if you didn't want to watch me count out all those ones. Okay? Let's keep going. So, ones counted, checkaroo. Now I just need to find the product. Remember the total. Okay? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Remember that song we learned? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. You know the rest, hopefully. All right, check off that last box, do a victory dance, and we're going to move into the classwork. All right, before I'm going to play this in Nearpod, you don't have to worry about pausing and watching it with me. It will pop up in your Nearpod for you to watch. It is catchy, and you're going to love it. So if you know how to count by 3s, you can totally follow along with it, okay? All right. This is not what you're going to be doing exactly today. I have to change this up a bit, but I'm going to pause the video and your work will be explained in Nearpod, okay? So you're just going to continue to practice equal groups. It might look a little similar to this. It really depends on who's in the classroom, but just pay attention to the slide on Nearpod so that you know exactly what you're doing. And I will also record instructions so that you feel good about it, okay? So thanks for tuning in. Miss you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys soon. And make sure you do your best work and you are on your best 3rd grade behavior. Thank you. Thank you.